Welcome, Head Start parents, to our program. We are so happy to have you here. My name is Ms. Morales. I'm the assistant teacher to be working in this classroom and to be working with your children this year. We are going to be practicing a lot of hygiene. We usually do. We wash our hands daily. Every time we walk in this classroom, it's very important to wash your hands. Parents, children, family members, whoever's dropping off. Very, very important. I've been with the agency for over 7 years, so I have a little experience on the program, and I'll be happy to be working with you guys. And we are going to be using our masks. Very important to have them on. And if we don't have the practice with our children, to please practice wearing your masks, just like this. Thank you for joining.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Ms. Tinajero. I am the teacher for Room 1 for Promesa. That was Ms. Morales. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Eva Tinajero. I've been with the agency for 14 years. I am working on my bachelor's right now. I'm at Texas A&M. I currently hold an AA associate. This is my second year being here at Promesa. I mean, I have experience being in other centers, but this is the one that worked right here. I am so glad that the kids are ready to come back to school, and we're ready, prepared. We're ready for the children to come back and enjoy a regular, normal school year for them to learn and prepare them for the future. Right now, I am going to introduce our classroom, and I'm going to give you a visual of what it's like to be in our room and go through the rooms and tell you exactly what it is we do, so the children can know. And of course, if they need guidance, we're going to be guiding them. And also, I wanted to let you know about the importance of washing our hands, making sure that we're using appropriate attire for anything that's happening, and being very visual of what is happening, making sure that the children are safe. Right now, we're going to get ready so I can give you the tour of our classroom. And if you have any questions, of course, you know that you can reach us out through the teaching strategies, and we do have a personal phone that has already been sent out to you, but we can always give it to you again. And let's start our walkthrough. This right here is our library. This is where the kids are gonna come, and they get to choose, and they get to pick any book that they want to sit down and read. Of course, we have material like pencils, markers. We have little caddies for. We have little caddies. We have little caddies for the kids to get paper, to write, so they can sit down and enjoy. This right here is the library center. We keep walking down this way. This is our writing ABC center. This is right here where the children, we have letters, we have numbers, we have math pencils, we have stencils, we have everything, so the kids are able to spell their name, write their numbers. They can do puzzles. We have material to where they can do dry erase. And of course, we have a very comfortable area where the children can either sit down or they can sit on the carpet. We have material to where they get all the hands-on experience. Now we're going to go. This right here is our science center. In our science center, we provided enough material for the children to use for like scales. We have eyedroppers. We have little material for the hands-on, for the kids can see the animals. And actually, we have tactile for all the children who have other ways of learning. We have pencils, markers. Every area is designed for that, the appropriate for the kids to be able to create, to build, to think, to use their hands-on experience. Where we come down this way, we're gonna have our computer. This is the computer where Two children are allowed, and they can we can put them an ABC mouse, star fall, and they're able to use them, the mouse. But a lot of children are already uh, very technical already on like on the iPads, on the computer. So this is the area where they're going to be using the computer and being able to play and maneuver the mouse and the keyboard. As we're going along over here, this is where the refrigerator and our couch are. This is the couch that they're going to be laying down. These are going to be sanitized daily. The children are going to be able to take a nap for an hour and a half. Blankets will be provided for the kids, so like that, everybody has their individualized. Like I mentioned before, these are going to be sanitized daily. They're making sure that the children are safe, and making sure that the children are getting their rest. And as we come along this way, we have our music area. This is the area where the children have all the material that they need to play with. They have tambourines, scarves, music. We also have, like I said, pencils, markers, crayons, books. We provide enough material for the kids to be able to use, to color. Every center basically does have a caddy like this. Inside the caddy, we have paper, we have books, we have crayons, we have markers. It's full of material for the children to express themselves and have fun while they're doing during their music. Because remember, it's very important that we expose these children to every type of material so they can use and think and make sure that they're using the material correctly. As we're coming over here, we have our block center. When you enter, this is going to be our block center. This is where we're going to have the building blocks. We're going to have little toys for our different types of families. We're going to have a lot of blocks for the children to play, materials. We can, like I said, caddies. They can either sit on the floor, or they can just sit in the little sofa. And this is when you enter in the classroom. This is the first thing you're going to see. This is our dramatic center. This is one of our most popular centers. This is where the children get to express. We try to make it as real as we can for the kitchen. We do have a kitchen, a table, and all the material that the kids will be able to play with. Everything is labeled so they can see where everything goes back. We want to guide the kids to be independent and being able to clean up after themselves. So this is very important. We teach them the skills of what it's like to be in a kitchen, what do mommies do, what do daddies do. So we kind of want them to have an view of everything that's done in the dramatic. As we continue, this is going to be our small area. This is where the teacher, or me and Ms. Morales, are going to be sitting down doing our small group. This is what the table was. Maybe 2 or 3 kids are going to be sitting here. We're going to continue our hands-on, making sure that they're getting the education that they need, meeting their needs. And then this is where, over here, over on this side, this is our kitchen. Well, not a kitchen. This is where we're gonna have the washing our hands, making sure that the food is the counter for our food, making sure we can have our forks and knives and the washing and introducing. This is the stepping stool, but we're always gonna have ways of helping the children washing their hands. As we continue, this right here is our sensory center. This is where we can have our stand. This one will be what we provide the stand, and one child is allowed to play in here. And of course, they do have a special way of being in here. This is where they have like a little tag, and they put their name right here, so like that they know that they're here, and it's their responsibility to clean up their area once they're done. Once they're done, they can go to another center, but we're just going to be making sure and monitoring that the children are playing correctly, making sure they're following the rules, because it is very important that we do follow the rules in our classroom. As we talked before, we know that everywhere you go, there's rules. And of course, this is the bathroom. The children are to go in there by themselves. One of the teachers will be monitoring the restroom, so that means that we will be standing on the side, making sure if the child needs anything, making sure the lights are on, making sure they're washing their hands. And we're going to be monitoring, make sure they don't fall. And we're not allowed to be in there. They go in there by themselves. All we do, we need help, we just peek in if needed, and we stand out here. It is very important that we have our children be very independent and make sure they're doing what they need to be doing, washing hands, making sure that the napkins go in the trash and they're flushing the toilet. We got to make sure that they're doing everything so that they understand that independence is one of our main priorities. As we continue, this is our safe place. This means that if a child is feeling sad or is crying, or I know we're gonna have the first couple of weeks is gonna be kind of hard because they're gonna be in school. This is a place for them to come, and the teacher will be sitting here with them, of course, and this is where we get to ask them how they feel. How do they? I mean, are you angry? Are you scared? It's okay to be scared because this is an emotional area where the children gets to be themselves. We have provided little soft I want to say little flowers so they can see the different kind of emotions, feelings. We have provided books. We have feeling charts. We have a sofa. We have plenty of little toys for the kids to hug, and they're always welcome to be in here. They also have like a writing easel so they can write and they can do expressions. How do they feel? Why are they feeling like that? And of course, we're going to be very cautious in making sure that the children are being comforted. Over here, let me show you the table. These are the tables they're going to be sitting. Of course, there's going to be a teacher at that end over here and another teacher over here. And depending on the children, that's how we're going to be spaced out. Remember, we're still going to continue to use the social distancing. Over here, we have our art. The children will be able to go to art because they are going to be able to explore all the centers, but we're going to introduce the centers maybe 2 per day. So at the end of the week, they should have a visual of every center because every center comes with instructions, rules, so we can follow. We clean up. We make sure that we put everything back. Making sure that we're using the material appropriately, making sure that we're sharing. So it's very important that we do the sharing as well. And this is our art. We have provided scissors, plenty of hands-on material for them. We have sponges, paper, magazines, making sure that we have markers, crayons, everything that they can use. And the other side, we also have another center. This is the manipulative. We have counting bears. We have horseshoe connectors. We have tanograms. We have connections, puzzles, and the children will be able either to sort. They're going to be counting color. They're going to be able to make patterns. They're going to be able to create anything they want on this section. We're basically all the centers are creating stations. They can be able to be themselves and be able to use their imagination and what would I do in this center? What is the purpose of this center? And of course, the children will be introduced and letting them know what is the whole purpose of being in the dramatic center, in the library center, in the computer center. And the most important one that we really need to focus is going to be circle time. This is in the morning when the children will come in. They will be getting their name tag. They will be signing in. We're going to be preparing them. We're going to guide them because we do have a schedule that we follow, and we want to make sure that the children get used to that schedule so that they know what to do every morning. In the Circle Center, we're going to go over calendar. We're going to be going over word of the week, message, our theme of the day. We're going to be singing. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be exercising. We're going to be making sure that all of our students are understanding and doing what they need to be. This is our letter walk. This is where the children will be able to recognize their name, Haley for the age, and of course we're getting prepared so like that our children can be safe and they can be it can be an inviting area for them to be here. We have all of our material ready for the kids, and of course we're going to be going over weather chart, making sure that the children are provided with everything they need. And every day will be a learning experience for the kids, and I'm really happy and excited to meet on Monday. I would like to welcome you and your child and everyone that's coming to being part of the Head Start program. And I would like for you to have a great afternoon, or the rest of the day.